Jesus walked from village to village, teaching about the kingdom of God. Wherever he went, people gathered: men, women, the sick, the curious, and the hopeful. Among them were little children, running along the dusty roads, laughing and playing, drawn to the teacher whose words carried life and love. Their parents watched cautiously, unsure if their children might disturb the crowd, but the children could sense the gentle presence of Jesus and moved toward him naturally. As the crowd pressed in, the disciples noticed the children and became concerned. "Teacher," one said, "these children are coming near. Perhaps we should send them away. There are many adults here seeking your teaching and healing." Another added, "Yes, Master, surely the children will only distract you from your work." Jesus stopped and turned to them, his eyes soft but full of authority. "Let the little children come to me, and do not hinder them, for the kingdom of God belongs to such as these. Truly I tell you, whoever does not receive the kingdom of God like a little child will never enter it." Kneeling down to their level, he opened his arms wide. The children ran into his embrace, some laughing, some shy, some reaching out hesitantly. Parents watched, amazed at how Jesus welcomed them with such warmth and care.
See these little ones. They do not boast of their wisdom.
They do not seek power, riches, or honor. Their hearts are open, trusting, and pure. This is how you must come to God: humble, dependent, and full of faith. The greatest in God's eyes are those who trust him as a child trusts a loving parent. The disciples were surprised. They had always believed that wisdom, learning, and social status were the marks of greatness. Yet Jesus showed them that true greatness is measured by humility, faith, and openness of heart. He lifted a small child into his arms and continued, "See how small and dependent they are, yet they are loved completely? In the same way, God calls you to trust him fully and to love others without condition. The kingdom of heaven is open to those who come with hearts like these." One by one, Jesus blessed the children, placing his hands on their heads. Their laughter and chatter blended with the whispers of the adults, creating a scene of warmth, joy, and divine presence. Parents began to understand the depth of his teaching. This was not only for children, but for all who wanted to enter the kingdom of God with a heart of trust and humility. He turned to his disciples and said, "Do not send them away. Welcome the children. Teach them, love them, and learn from them. Their faith, simple and unshakable, reveals the way to God." Jesus' words echoed in the hearts of all present. The kingdom of God is not reserved for the powerful, the learned, or the wealthy. It is for the humble, the trusting, and those who approach life with simple, open hearts. Even as the children left, holding their parents' hands, their smiles and laughter lingered in the air. Jesus' attention to them was a living lesson. He notices the small, the overlooked, the seemingly insignificant, and treasures them in ways the world often forgets. The teaching continued as Jesus encouraged the adults to learn from the children. Their trust is complete, their faith is uncomplicated, and their hearts are open. In the same way, you must come to God. Do not cling to pride, power, or self-sufficiency. Receive the kingdom as a child receives love, freely, fully, and without hesitation. Even today, Jesus calls children to himself. Through them, he teaches all of us about humility, trust, and unconditional faith. Those who follow him must learn to approach God with hearts like theirs, open, trusting, and filled with wonder. In the innocence and dependence of a child, the heart of God is revealed, and through this, all who believe are invited into his kingdom. If the heart of a child moved you today, join us in following Jesus' example of trust, humility, and love. Subscribe and be part of this journey of faith.